Alrighty, welcome to Dad's Gone Bad Gaming. Test 1, 2. Making sure everything's working right here. Alrighty, welcome to Dad's Gone Bad. Hey, echo. Love it. Alright, we're up and running. Here we go. I apologize, I had a little technical error. I thought I was broadcasting a couple minutes ago and I wasn't. But anyway, good evening. Welcome to Dad's Gone Bad Gaming. Tonight, I'm going to plop an hour down into the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. I've been super excited for this game. I didn't even know it was actually coming out until it pretty much came out, and I'm just totally stoked. A huge fan of Skyrim, and let me just give you the quick backstory. Back in the day... Oh, wait. Patrick Stewart.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Love it. Patrick Stewart, who knew? That is just freaking awesome. So as I was saying, huge fan of Skyrim. I had just started playing a bit of Oblivion, and I hadn't even finished it when Skyrim came out. So I just immediately jumped to Skyrim. So this is kind of like trying to be a new game for me, although I know many of you have played this game extensively, because it was the game back in 2006. So check this out. There's a lot of sort of familiarness to this. If you're someone like myself who has played a lot of Skyrim and maybe hasn't really done a lot with the other Elder Scrolls games. But what you see here is the character creation. I just want to go through this a little bit. I'm not going to go super slow, but just to give you the idea. So you can play any type of the races, I guess, if you will. The Imperials, shrewd diplomats and traders, and skilled with heavy armor and social skills, blah, blah, blah. The High Elves, exceptionally gifted in the arcane arts. And check this thing out. You can actually hit the randomize appearance button down there and come up with all kinds of wacky looks for the elf or whatever you want to play. That looks like someone on Iron Maiden. Anyway, so you get the idea. You can, if you don't want to go through the menus and customize every little bit of it, you can do it that way. And that's good to go for all the different races, like the Dark Elves, skilled in balanced integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. Interesting. It's a class I might consider playing. However, I'm pretty fond of a particular race, so I'm going to probably go ahead and do that. But check it out. So the Bradens, that looks like a normal dude, right? It's like super normal. I mean, I got kind of a small head, little Friar Tuck kind of look going on there. You know, just ripping through it though. It's like, okay, gives us a whole bunch of randoms. So if you're interested in the visuals, you can either pick a random one or you can build it yourself. And here's the Argonians as well. Very interesting race. Natural immunity to poisons, can breathe underwater, good at picking locks. But I'm not going to probably play a thief character in this build. Khajiit, excellent thieves, agile, and unmatched acrobatic skills. And they can see in the dark, too. That's cool. The Nords. Citizens of Skyrim. They are tall and fair-haired people, strong and hardy. I think we all remember the Nords. I'm sure we all played probably the 50 different builds that you did in Skyrim, because that game was so replayable. It was amazing. Here you can play the Orcs. And again, you can randomize them if you want to go for different looks. Something you like there. I'm going to jump over the Red Guard for a second because that's where I'm going to land ultimately. I'm a big fan of the Red Guards. because I'm going to try to... Oh, here we go. So Redguard, the most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. In addition to their cultural affinities for many weapon and armor styles, they also have hardy constitution and natural resistance to disease and poison. Excellent. That's where I'm going to go. Can't just tap through this a little bit. A little bit. Like, man, there's some really goofy looking ones here. All right. And you get to also choose your origin. So, like, for example, in Skyrim, we meet the Alakir as they're coming in and looking for that woman that's hiding in the inn in, Whiterun. But there's apparently another place where they can originate from, which is Dragontail Mountains. I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. Now, let's see here. We can go over and we can change body types. See, type 1, type 2. So you got the male and the female, essentially. All right, I'm going to make a male. I'm going to make them kind of... Wait, hold on. Oh, I got to tap. There we go. The controls are a little wonky, but they feel like they've really de-wonkified Oblivion, because it was wonky. Once Skyrim came out, it's like, oh my god, it's like... It's just so much smoother to play. And some of those mechanics... I'm going to talk while I kind of rip through this here. Some of those mechanics translated over pretty well. So... that is a pretty excellent thing. And again, I highly, highly recommend playing this game. If you haven't got it yet, it's free on Gampass on the Xbox, or you can spend $50 and get it on the PlayStation. Interestingly, Microsoft chose to put this out at a $50 price point. I guess maybe people are starting to think that games are getting a little expensive nowadays. As you see in games coming out for like $80 or $100, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Oblivion here. So again, the really awesome part of this is you can change almost every aspect. Here, let me move over here. Raising and lowering the... There we go. So he's mad. And this is really where you, like the brow, you can like change around, how they sort of look. As far as sort of anger, I'm going to make him look a little angry. And it's hard to even see what that's doing. With some of these controls, it's like that. But it feels to me like they have done a lot with the game. So this is really the original game. I mean, what we're seeing here, but it's just the smoothness of it. Maybe it's just the newness of it. Who's to say? But it's definitely cool. But I'm not going to spend too much time here because I really want to jump into the game itself. So I just want to really probably change the hair. Let's just go for putting some facial hair on my dude here. Ooh, I kind of like it. I'm going to go with it. And you can change the colors of stuff. Let's see here. So. See how dramatic this can or can't be. So I want to let's go with white. He's going to be a young dude and he's going to have white hair. Why not? Color, I'll just go white right across the board here. Again, this is just a whole bunch of fun stuff for you to play with if you really like getting into fine-tuning your character, tweaking your character out. There's a super lot of options for it in this game. All right, let's go over the overview. We need to give this dude a name, so I think let's L3 this. I'm going to call him Jed. Why not? Jed. Hello, Jed. You have just been made. You are Redguard. You are from the Dragontail Mountains. Affinities for various weapon styles can boost themselves greatly. Natural resistance to poison and disease. I read that backwards. And higher strength. Let's keep rolling here. Are you sure you want to select? Yes, I do. What happens next? So again, they didn't change the storyline any. So you wake up and sort of start the game stuck in prison. To sprint, press L3 while moving. I'm going to sprint around my gym shell.
There you are. How do you like your cell, huh? Roomy enough for you? I can't even imagine what it's like for you. No more sunshine. No more open seas. Just a box and a dirty beam of light for the rest of your life. Bet you're glad it won't last long, huh? Oh, didn't you know? No one ever leaves this prison alive.
I love the voice acting.
You're going to die in here, Redguard.
You're going to die in here, Redguard. Die.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The
Sire?
messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
Patrick Stewart.
What's
I love
this
it.
prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
Anything in here I can take while
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Oh,
No
don't
sign of
worry.
pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good.
Sure.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
Have you?
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day.
This
Gods
is the
give
day.
me strength.
going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
As
You
her
are
ruler.
a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Very foreboding. What
You
should I
will
do?
find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Okay. Ooh. Boy, I sure wish I knew about that.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you,
Looks
prisoner.
like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Okay. Just gotta walk along behind him. It does seem to engage the run real quick. This is like super sensitive, so if you're trying to like sort of go slow, you gotta be a little careful. This is all dead endville here, so we'll just wait. And again, if you've played the game before back in the day, or even started up, back in the day, it appears to be pretty much the
Close
same
up left.
opening.
Protect the Emperor.
There's-
Protect yourself.
How? With what?
Get
I need some weapons.
Take them down!
Am I supposed
Okay, stuff.
All right, sire. We're clear for now.
What do we got here? A Mythic Dawn hood and Mythic Dawn robes. All right. For the moment, I'm just going to start grabbing everything I can, although I don't really need
Sorry,
to.
sire.
I'm sure I'll be over encumbered at some point. A weak potion of healing. Interestingly, though, where are the weapons they use?
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
Aha! Weapon.
Don't
Not here. I'm just going to take all the
worry,
stuff
sire.
off him.
We will get you out of here.
Captain Renault. Ooh, look at that. Renault's Akaviri Katana. Taking it. Steel short sword. Torch. All sounds good.
They won't be the first to
Let's
underestimate
see,
the
how do I click at the
blades.
menu again? There it is. Okay. It's going to take a little time to get used to this. Just because, once you're starting it up again, it's been a long time. So let's see if I can equip that. Oh, yeah. All right. And let's see, R2. Let's go over to here. We're just going to get rid of that, the pants, and the shirt, and the wrist irons. Put on the robe. The hood. From the hood. There we go. Okay.
I'll take point. Let's move.
You
Now I
stay
feel-
here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
I won't. I mean, I'm going to end up having to anyway. Oh, what is this? See if we kill it in one shot. That's good. Okay. I'm kind of hoping that, sort of a combat type that I should be able to take care of myself at least a little bit here. I got a pretty cool sword. What's this? Gold. I have 6 gold and a rusty iron war axe. Wicked. God, I love this game. I think that thing that probably makes me maybe the most excited is it's like a whole new game to play, and it's right in line with I'm taking all the switches, with Skyrim. So, but I like I'm doing it one-hit kills here. That's great. In your journal, you can see your character attributes, equipped objects, choose spells, blah blah blah. Yep. Really kind of look at the stuff. Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. I got a scroll, a chameleon on himself, a club, a flashbolt. That bet that iron key is going to be helpful. Lock picking these potions. We're going again. Just starting to get up. Door to Imperial substructure. You open the door with the iron key. All right. Let's go check this out. And again, there's a certain amount of newness of this, at least for me, because I haven't played this game in a really long time. I never really played it all the way through. Oh, work. There we go. It doesn't have the combat doesn't have that chunkiness, I would say, that Wayfinder does, for example. Yeah, I want all those arrows. I want the lockpick. Check this out. Better armor. Rusty iron axe. It still only does one. Don't really need a whole lot more as far as torches go, but I definitely should inventory myself up here. Not those. Let's put on those. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we have 2 pieces of armor so far. And let's see here. L2 over the weapons. Club. Yeah, you see, just looking over the scores here, durability is actually very much a thing in this game. So that katana went down from 100 to 98 in just those few swings, just those few rats that I killed. But the amount of damage is 3, the weight is 18. So that katana is actually pretty heavy. It's heavier than a rusty iron war axe. Who knew? All right, let's get back at this. I'm pretty sure there's only really one way to go through all this. The beginning of this is very much straightforward. Oh, who's this? No. Bad zombie, bad rat. There we go. So again, if you like to play Skyrim, this is going to be a lot of fun for you because I am enjoying it. And this, honestly, this is my second save. The first one I played just about an hour, just to kind of check it out. Let's see, I want all that stuff. Sooner or later, I'm going to get over encumbered here. All right, let's just keep on going with this, and it shouldn't take too long, I think. You didn't see me coming, did you? All right, and there's another one. Oh, dang it! It does tend to overswing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like it's not necessarily reporting it's dead by the time I'm squeezing the trigger for the next attack. All right. Of course, I'm attacking something that's already dead, so that's my bad. Right, let's keep working our way through here, see if we can't find any more stuff. Oh, there's a chest right there. Again, also, like myself, I turned the brightness up. This game was, at its default settings, was not good for an old dude who wears glasses, has dyslexia, and blah, blah, blah. So, get you before you get me. Oh, I guess you get me first. All right. But you can ramp up the brightness, the gamma, quite a bit. In fact, so much so that it seems like it's daylight outside when it's nighttime. I just came through here, so I'm going to keep on going. And I suspect this light probably is there to tell me that. All right. Again, this is really, really simple in here. It's not super confusing, although I'm going to remember to get close enough to hit them before I start swinging. Gosh. Again, we're not out in the free world yet. We're close, like Skyrim, which has a very long introduction. Oh, I hear somebody. Now, I think I'm going to end up having to give this sword back, and that bums me out, because this is a nice sword. I like it. Oh, yes. Getting a lot of rat meat out of this. That's something I really need a lot of. Not in survival mode right now. Ooh, a chest, yay! Potions of healing, potion of sorcery, which is a potion of mana. Oh, look at that. Gold, lockpick, yes sir, thank you. Now here's the thing too, harvesting and resourcing is a thing in this game, because much like Skyrim, you can craft potions. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and keep on trucking here. I think this is the way to go. Ooh, stuff. Oh, make a noise. Don't hear me coming. Natural caves. There we go. All right, we're just going to keep on rolling here. arrow. We'll take a cheese wheel. We'll take 6 cheese wheels. Yeah. Folded cloth. All right. Again, I believe those are crafting materials. And look, here's a goblin. Hey, buddy. So 3 hits. Took about 3 hits to get him out of there. Get him down. Get potion ingredients. The mortar and pestle. I think you need that to actually craft the potions. I think you need to have it in your refinery. Go into your inventory and find it. Activate it to create potions. Poisons. Right. So I think you do that right from your inventory. Which I think is unlike Skyrim in the sense that you need to have a workbench for it. Or maybe you can... I don't even remember if there are workbenches in this. That's just goofy, right? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Here we go. To move the locks, the lockpick from slot to slot, press L and L. Press L to move the pick upward. All right. Instead of trying to figure that out, I'm just going to get into this. I'm terrible at this. In Skyrim, they had a much more friendly mechanic for lockpicking. But this one, I think the idea is you want to push the thing up, and if it comes back down slow, like that, then you should be able to just hit the X once you push it all the way up. Now, I know it sounds easy, but when you get 3 or 4 of those in and you keep screwing up, it's going to be pretty easy to run out of lockpicks. Just saying. Is there a way through here? No. Okay. Now, I sure hope I'm not going back the way I came. Probably am. Nope. It's a good sign. All right, buddy. See, defending is cool. You can block with the sword, not taking any damage. Kind of sitting on this guy. 2 hits, he's down. All right. And again, that is because I have a cool weapon. Not going to be quite as cool. And I was able to avoid the traps. Excellent. Hopefully there aren't more. Let's just keep on rocking this out. Walking it through. Look over here. Chest. Which I opened. Oh, another lock one. And you see how that's coming down real slow? Likely I should just be able to pop it up, and then when it's up all the way, that's when you hit the set tumbler. Like that. Okay. Takes a little getting used to, is what I'll say. And I'm not saying I'm good at it. But I'll take that 1 gold coin that somebody left around. All right. Did I miss anything over here? Nope. Anything over here? App it. Oh my god, I don't know if anybody remembers that stupid thing in the early days of the internet. What is this? Gampass. See if I can sweep. Now, so far, I haven't taken a whole lot of damage. Now, granted, this is so early on in the game. I'm not out in the wild. I'll take that rusty iron bow. I already have some arrows, so I'm not super worried about that. But let's just keep on moving through here. 2 chests, not 1. Oh, they're just throwing it at us nice and early. Get your lockpicking done now. Extra. There we go. Now again, these are super easy locks. It gets harder. Potions, yes, we like potions. Take all of your potions, please. All of your bases belong to us. I think this is the way to go. Now, boy, oh boy, doesn't this look familiar? Like in the sense of... Sorry, had to fight there. Ooh, a shield, I'm going to take that. But a lot of the underground places in Skyrim had a very similar look. Another thing, too, notably, they did not hear me. So, actually, you know what? I need to drop a couple things. Let's get rid of those clubs. I know I'm not going to use those. I'd steal short swords worth 25. That's actually my most valuable weapon, which is weird. I bet the katana is actually more valuable, but who knows? But that's a weight of 3. Do I want to keep the axe? You know, I might keep the axe unless I find something better, because I know I'm going to have to give that back. And that kind of bumps me out. But let's get that shield on there so I can be a little more defensive. All right. Ta-da! All right, critter. See, so you have the shield you can block. Yay, familiar mechanic. Definitely a good time. Yeah, so with my shield, you bugger. Gold and rat meat. Not golden rat meat. Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm gonna let him hit me. Yeah, go ahead. No? Alright. apparently it has some AI behind it too. Who knew? I know I only took one of the meats. Don't really need a whole lot of goblin meat. Now, what's this guy gonna do to me? Alright, so his attacks are hitting me because he's doing the magic thing. Now, another thing too is that, you know, where you hit them actually does matter. There are headshots in this. Ooh, I got a ruby. Soul gem. Man, I'm just gonna pass on the dagger. That's just kind of weight that I'd rather use up picking up other stuff. Sooner or later, I'll get somewhere where I can sell the stuff. Just very easy. Oh, here we go again. See how that one comes down nice and slow? This should be pretty simple. There we go. A flawed sapphire, a flawed topaz, gold nugget, repair hammer. That's what you use to repair stuff, repair hammers. In a silver vase. If I want it, it's worth 3 gold. Yeah, why not? If I need to, that'll be one of the first things I drop later. I heard something squeaking around. Alright, am I going the right way here? I think I need to go over this way. That's the way I was traveling when I came in here, so let's just go with that. Nice little wooden pathway there. Drop some boards. Chest. Iron longsword. Okay, it only does 2 damage, but I'm going to take it for now. Again, drop it if I need to. Sooner or later, I assume I'm going to run into an encumbrance problem. Alright, well, let's, just for curiosity's sake, something I haven't done yet, let's see how this works. So it drains intelligence, it drains willpower, and it restores fatigue. Oh, heck with it. How many of these can I drink? Apparently you can only pop 4 potions right now, or at least consume 4 ales. Alright. I was kind of expecting everything to be blurry and wobbly, but it's not. Alright. Let's just keep going around here. There's got to be some way out of this place. There's got to be some way out of this place. I'm telling you, I have to go back all the way back the way I came. I think this is a dead end, guys. Oh, except for that. Alrighty. And we can run a little bit, but I don't really feel like draining my fatigue. Even though I'm actually recuperating fatigue fairly quickly. Imperial Subterrane, and it has that E on the end of it. I love it. Alright, my friends, here we go. We're just going to keep on going. So again, it shouldn't take a super long time to get to this point, and I believe this is where we connect back up with the Emperor.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come again!
We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Okay. Are they coming in from both ways?
Show me what you've got. Watch your back, boys. Die, cur. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor! I don't want any of that. Yeah, we potion of sorcery.
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, he is not one of them.
Thank you, Patrick.
He can help us. He must help us.
As you would...
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the 9, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I don't know. I don't think about it. I'm not good on I'm not on good terms with the gods. You know, I'm just going to be agreeable. The 9 guys.
I've served the 9 all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Oh, check this out. The birth sign selection. Another way in which you can enhance or maybe add more detail to your character. I liken this to the Mage Stone, the Thief Stone, and the Warrior Stone that you find in Skyrim when you first get started. So you have to pick a birth sign, and each one is a little bit different. So let's check them out. The Warrior benefit from increased strength and endurance. Love it. 10 points each. Let's see here. Born under the sign of the Mage and increased amount of magicka by 50 points. I'm not really doing the magicka thing on this particular build, so I'm not gonna. That's definitely out. Agility, speed, and luck. Now, luck seems like a really good thing, and it's good to be agile, but I'm kind of tanky, so this is. I'm gonna pin this one and say maybe. Right now, it's a toss between the Warrior and the thief. Let's see here. Moon Shadow grants invisibility for 60 seconds. Can be used once per day. I'm kind of looking for more of a passive effect, I have to admit. What is this? The Sign of the Apprentice has increased amount of magicka, more susceptible to magical attacks. So this one has an actual drawback with it as well. Increases susceptibility to magic by 100%. So if I was playing a very specific build, I might choose that, but nope. Those born under the sign of the steed can move faster. Increase movement speed by 20 points. Maybe. That's a pretty cool one. Let's see what we got here. Heal. Make undead flee in terror. Horror, sorry. I don't think undead feel horror. That's just, I don't think they feel anything. All right, anyway, I'm not going to argue with that. So Blessed Word forces the undead to flee. And Mara's Gift, restore 200 points of health, can be used once per day. Mara's got a little bit of expansion when she went up to Skyrim. So in Skyrim, you get all kinds of stuff. You get the Amulet of Mara, so everybody kind of likes you and wants to marry you. It's very cool. All right, choose your birth sign. Under the Atronach. Atronach? I'm not really sure the right way to say it, but I think it's Atronach. That's sort of British, knock, staunch, breakfast. Anyway, cannot regenerate magicka, but have the ability to absorb any magic cast at them. Fortify magicka increases magicka by 150 points. Spell absorption, 50% chance of absorbing spells cast at us. That's pretty slick. And stunted magicka. Magicka regeneration is halted. Too much of a liability for my tastes, but nonetheless cool. Those born under the sign of the tower can magically unlock doors and reflect damage from their attackers. Let's take a little look at that, because that's kind of interesting. Tower key opens locks of average difficulty. Can be used once per day. See what I mean? It's an active effect. Tower Warden, greater power, reflects 5% of all incoming damage for 120 seconds. Can be used once per day. Again, the once per day part kind of is like a little bit of a turnoff for me. All right, the Lover can paralyze others. Lover's Kiss, paralyze the target for 10 seconds and reduce the caster's fatigue by 120 points. And I probably don't really actually have to kiss him. That's good news. Kiss the Goblin. Yay, Goblin will be happy. The Lady, willpower by 10 and endurance by 10. Shield, armor rating by 15, magic resistance by 15. And that one's kind of interesting. And Serpent Spell, deal 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. It also cures poison, dispels 90 points of damage, fatigue by 100 to the caster. It'll be used once per day. I'm going to go with the Thief. Just because I like the idea of I'm already kind of tanky, I'm already pretty good. Having a better agility and speed is only going to help. Let's do that. Yes.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay. All right.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Yes, sir.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Okay, Boris. That's a funny way to say Boris, but I think that's how you pronounce that. B-A-U, Boris. I guess that's the way to go.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this.
Okay.
Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
You don't say.
Stick close
really?
and let us do our job.
Oh, don't you worry. You swing away, my friend. I'm taking up the rear position here. Let's see what happens. Again, we're still not really out into the world yet. We're just still kind of chumming along through the beginning here. I guess you could call it a tutorial, maybe?
You thought we'd go down
easy?
The Emperor's in danger! Show me what you've got! Yeah! This way! Am I supposed... You're lucky
nope, sorry.
Like you. Otherwise, you'd be dead already.
Thanks. Guys are a little tough. And I don't think I'm their biggest fan. Gotta say. Got anything back? Ooh, what's all this stuff going on here? Bugs? I don't know. Kind of gross. All right, moving on. I think this is just that Oblivion effect where there's just sort of fire and ash everywhere. Like, woohoo. Good times. Uh-oh. Alright. Dead assassins. Woohoo. I think I'd have more weapons on them. I could use some cool assassin weapons, but no. No weapons. Just robes and hoods. Just robes and hoods. Robes and hoods. Okay. Oh man, I'm so psyched. Let's do it.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Okay. Did you see that when he was moving around? There was some serious glitching going on in his bottom of his robes. Like where those, yeah, you see that?
We're almost through to the sewers.
That's interesting. Ew, you kind of have big cuffs there, my dude. Didn't say it was perfect. Just said I'm psyched, and it's all, you know, it's a lot of fun to play.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Worth a try. Let's do it. Let's go, guys. Go ahead, go. Again, look at the glitchiness of this. This is great. And he's like wearing like Santa boots.
They're behind us. Wait here, sir.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Okay.
You thought for the Emperor!
This seems bad. Alright, I guess I'll nerf anybody that comes this way. I have a feeling something's supposed to happen here.
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
Amulet of
Take
Kings?
the amulet, give it to Jauffre. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Boy, that sure sounds like main quest stuff. Oh, look at this. It won't even let me move.
Stranger.
Oh, you're doomed.
You chose a bad day to take up with the cause.
They do have magic armor. Did you check that out? They appear to be wearing plate now. Uh-oh. So what's going on here? I don't think I can search him.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead.
Dead.
The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
It's because he gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim.
Dragon blood?
They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think it's a red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say.
I wonder if I could wear it.
He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Did he say why? I must take it to Jauffre.
Jauffre? He said that? Why?
Yep. There's another
Nothing I ever heard about. But Jauffre would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order.
Oh.
Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Coral? Okay. That's how we say that. And how do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading.
Okay.
It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret.
Maybe it's not quite a secret.
You'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Thank you. The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think I get to choose something here. You must now choose your class. Oh my god, so we're actually still doing character creation here. The major skills of your class will start higher than other skills and will be easier to increase. Sweet. So let's see what these guys are about. So the warrior favored strength and endurance, and it gives you a secondary skill package that comes along with that. And I'm pretty sure you can build your own if you want to. Down there where it says custom class, which I think is absolutely fantastic. What's this stuff? Select a class or create a custom class. Yep. So these are the mage. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of them too. That is super cool. You know, we might have to do a little, not a full read down, but let's just take a quick look because there's a lot of options here. So strength and endurance with some cool skills, including blade, block, blunt, hand to hand, heavy armor, athletics. What do we got here? Strength and speed. Now that might be cool because I took that thief aspect. Although endurance is cool because that's like hit points and stuff, but strength is really the carrying capacity that we're all super excited about. And let's see here. Armor, athletics, blade, block, blunt, hand-to-hand, and light armor. Ooh, the Crusader is strength and willpower. Athletics, blade, blunt, destruction. Haven't seen that one yet. What is it? That's going to let me go through these. An overall plus 20 level bonus and increase much more rapidly. Cool. All right, let's keep trucking down here. Strength and personality. Personality. There we go. Archers, agility and strength. They put agility above it. I'm wondering if there's a priority to that, meaning if it's above it. You know what it is? It's alphabetical. Sorry. Not getting crazy there. Scout, speed and endurance. Rogue, speed and personality. Mage, intelligence and willpower. Intelligence, endurance, with alchemy and alteration. Now look at this. They all have, or almost all except for the spell sword. Willpower and endurance. Now there's some temptation there for that one. What's the witch hunter? I have to admit that's not a very intimidating looking picture. This one is like okay, but this is like, yeah, okay, I'm just some kid from some forest somewhere. Okay. And Nightblade, willpower and speed. Now that feels kind of thiefy, if I have to say, but it looks like it's probably, let's see here, alteration. So it's a combination. That's kind of a speed and magic-y thing. And here's the actual thieves. Thieves, specialization, stealth, speed and agility, speed and personality for an agent, agility and endurance for an acrobat, assassin, speed and intelligence, monk, agility, willpower, pilgrim. Blah. All right, so what I'm going to do is, because I generally like to do my first playthroughs as tanks, and I do like the tanks, and barbarian definitely hit me, so I'm going to go with it. Barbarian. Are you sure you want to select barbarian? Yes, I do.
I thought so. A few rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
No trouble. No. After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Jauffre.
Jauffre.
Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Got it. Yeah, I got it. Yes, I understand. No, please do not explain more.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
See, unlike Wayfinder, these dialogues are a little bit shorter. Wayfinder had some real long ones there. Super lore-y. Awesome game. All right, what about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Okay. Bummer, the dude took it. So check it out. Let's go into our inventory, go over to weapons, and see, no more awesome longsword. Katana. However, let's check this out. The iron longsword does 4 damage, and I don't think we can go two-handed here. And the short sword does the same damage. It weighs a lot less. But you know what? I'm going to go with this because I'm wondering, assuming that weapon reach kind of matters. So let's do that. Which way do I go? I got to go this way. So we're getting ready to actually break out into the world. How cool is that? Need a key. Yes. The bulwarks is key. What's all this about? Okay. Sewers. Let's do it. Now again, I was just taking my time through that. If I was trying to like speed run this for some reason, which I don't know why someone would do that, but I guess if you're in a hurry to get somewhere. Now I believe that this is a trap. I don't want to find out, so either way we gotta go that way. Get the sword out. Kill the critter. I think that one took me 2 hits. I can't tell, because again, it seems to be a really minuscule delay. In the reaction, or how the game responds. Yeah, there we go. You dirty rat. Not a trap. Okay. I think I just came down those stairs, so maybe I got... No. I need to go up those stairs. I came through here. I tend to get a little lost sometimes. That's all right. I usually find my way. This seems promising. Gate. Fall pen. Oh. I guess I can kill him in 1 hit. But I'm pretty sure the idea is to continuously try to find your way up. And also follow that marker right there. See the red marker up on my compass? That's the way out. Sorry, I just want to double check around here, make sure I didn't miss something. It's not a chest. All right. Ooh, look at the symbol. Look at the symbol there. How awesome is that? Okay, before exiting the sewers, you may revise your character. So, folks, this is the last step right here in sort of building your character. Now, I can change anything I want, but I was pretty okay with identity. I'm okay with birth sign. I'm okay with class. Let's get at it. Let's get out of Dodge. People don't like it when you talk to them. Yeah, I suppose if I knew the rest of that story, that would probably be cool. Now, one thing I have noticed is that the game loads so fast that sometimes you don't have enough time to actually check out the menus or what the dialogues are, which I thought was kind of interesting. But let's go ahead and get moving here. I think the idea... Tutorial, quest completed. The red arrow on your compass shows the direction to Waynon Priory. You can walk there by following your compass, or open your world map to travel there directly. Or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. Or I should say, good luck. Okay. So again, the red arrow is already set. I know which way I have to go. Although I am curious, so let's take a look at the map here. I'm right here. So I am outside of the Imperial City. Let's see where we have to go. All right, and we got to go over here to Waynon Priory. And I think that looks like it might be outside of the city, but that could be really misrepresentative. But okay, let's do this. So we have a long way to go, like 1,500 whatever steps, I guess that might be. I don't know. But we're essentially just kind of going to cruise right on by the city here. Notably, the roads are a little less defined than they are in Skyrim. And you're going to hear me comparing this game to Skyrim an awful lot. Can't help it. It's the way of things. But also, in a open world game, you should be able to pretty much go anywhere. Although, I wouldn't be so upset if I could swim my way over there. I wonder if there's any critters in the water. Let's check it out. Oh, I don't think you can even go on. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, look at the air thing right there. Check it out. All right, let's go back up to the surface. Notably, not moving super duper fast. That's okay though. I wonder about falling damage. I wonder if that's a thing in this too. So it's a great discovery process. I think I'm gonna get back on the land because I can move faster. I think. Yeah. Let's do that. I think I'm running. Yeah. Okay. Just a running and a running. I'm gonna follow the water. If I can. Doesn't look like there's anything in there to take. Now again, this game is... Oh, Sinkhole Cave. I was just about to say, this game seems like it might be full of rabbit holes. Oh, mud crab. Come here, buddy. And there we go. One less mud crab. Ping, ping. Happy to see you, buddy. Alright. Let's keep on moving here. Off we go to the west. Loving this. I mean, let's take a pause to take a look around. What's that up there? That must be a thing. So, you know, the environmental's obviously beautified up. Looking good. Looks much more like Skyrim. The water looks good. I mean, the water looks great. You're not necessarily seeing wind moving across it, but I'm curious. Just curious. All right, so I think for the first session of this, going to work my way over to the city I need to go to. Uh-oh, bad guy. What's going on here? Mud crab. Bam, bam, bam. My athletics is increased to 41. Excellent. I'm very athletic. Alright. Let's rock and roll. We're going to cross over the river. Kill that mud crab. And kind of roll right up on him. Swing. Bang. Bang. Now, he hit me a little bit, but not enough to be scary. So I don't feel unsafe. I don't feel like, oh my god, I'm about to die at everything. Which is kind of cool. Obviously, you can increase the game difficulty if that is something you care about. Otherwise, welcome to the latest version of Skyrim. I should say the previous and next installment all wrapped up in one title. How about it? But this is beautiful. I assume that there is or there will be a lot of mods out for this, so that you can improve the beautification of the game, much like Skyrim, where it actually turned out there were so many mods for Skyrim. It was ridiculous. And oftentimes, by using those mods, you would cause your game to crash, or they would not load properly. So that was just a thing. It was just kind of a pain in the tootie there. I guess that would be patootie. Right. But again, super psyched. The game's beautiful. And it really does feel to me like, oh, I can't get over this line. Oh, I guess I can. It's Skyrim-y. It is definitely Skyrim-y. Let's keep on trucking. Alright. Thank you for your mushroom caps. I should probably collect all of these because I'm sure at some point I'm going to want to craft some potions, even if it's just to sell them. And I have not gotten myself set up per se in this game yet. I haven't even made it to the first quest, but we're getting there. But apparently running through the countryside does procure lots of potentially harvestable goods for crafting. And I suppose it's also good that they're using different models than they did in Skyrim. So it's kind of like, okay, is this something I can harvest? No. Oh, is that something I can fight? Oh, it's a woofie. Hey, buddy. Look at that. He won't attack if he sees... Oh, he will attack if he sees my shield. Oh my god, that took 4 or 5 hits to get him down. Sure hope that wolf pelt's worth something. Alright. It looks like when you're running uphill, like sometimes it takes a little oomph to get going. I mean, it's kind of glitching into the ground, but I'm assuming that if I were to walk, yeah, I'd be going just about the same speed. Yeah, it looks like I'm putting a whole lot of effort into getting up that hill. Oh man, fantastic. And I wasted all of my fatigue just trying to get up a hill. Beautiful. All right, so here we go. A little bit more density to the forest. Boom. Oh, I guess you do take falling damage in this game. Oh, well. But that is kind of goofy, the running animation when you're clearly not going at running speeds. Oh, can I harvest this thing? I can. Monk shoed. Cool. Kind of looks like lavender. Not lavender. Yeah, lavender. Anyway. So it appears that we're now under 400 footsteps away from where we're going. Coral. The city of Coral. Deer. Yep. Nope. You're fine. I'm not going to bother you. But I must say that unless you're on flat ground, the run mechanic seems a little wonked. You know what I mean? A wonky. A little wonky. I'll back off him a little bit. Interesting. And we're getting close. We should be coming up on a building here somewhere soon. Also, let's check this out. Just because I can do this, I'm going to go over to magic. And look, we have three spells we can use. Adrenaline Rush, Clairvoyance, and Minor Wounds. Adrenaline Rush is the racial. Dang, hold on a second. Now, there's another thing, too, is you can see shortcuts, and you can assign stuff to whatever is selected on the menu. Like, boop, there we go, Clairvoyance. And while we're at it, we have to break out of it to go down to Heal Minor Wounds, go back in. Let's put it in Heal Minor Wounds there. Okay. I'll close that and go back over to inventory. Oh, we're good. All right. little wonky there too, but that's all right. All right. And I should, sorry, I'm all over the place here. So I'm just kind of like, yeah. Inventory, L2. Where are my potions? Where are all those wonderful potions that I had? I must find them. Potions of healing, rat meat. Weak potion of healing. Let's dial those in. Put them over there at slot number 4. All right, continuing. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like super wacky. I guess maybe jumping up the hill? I don't know. It's like in Skyrim, you're kind of like a mountain goat. You can pretty much climb on almost every surface, and if you're persistent enough, that might sort out. You can get over most terrains. All right, we're on flat ground here. Let's throw our weapon away, if that helps. See, when you do that wicked lean forward thing into the... Oh, what's this thing? St. John's Wood. Again, this is primarily because I'm going to want to make some money to get into the town, which we'll save that for another session. Just want to actually get there. I'd say we're coming up on about an hour right now in, and again, wasn't going super fast, but nonetheless. What's this? Deliver the amulet. I've arrived at the Waynon Priory. I must take the Amulet of Kings to Jauffre. Jauffre? He's 107 footsteps over that way. Let's wiggle our way through these graves. Can we jump over this wall? Yeah, we can. There we go. And we have to go find Jauffre, who I think...
What is it now?
...is in here. The door to Waynon House. Yes, let's do that. Let's go talk to Jauffre. You see what I mean? It was... What I'm referring to is that cut where there's a load screen, and then you put these text down in there, like in Skyrim. You could even modify that. It's all cool and stuff. But here, the game, I think they designed it intentionally to be displaying slower. So that's a thing. Oh, Jeffrey, where are you? Jauffre, not Jeffrey. Jauffre. I know you're around here somewhere. Is that you? Jauffre! All right, let's do it.
I'm Brother Jauffre. What do you want?
I brought you the Amulet of Kings.
This cannot be.
Yes, it is.
No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the 9. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Whoa, look at how wide his eyes are. It's like, who are you?
How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I killed him and took it off his body? No, I'm not going to say that. Let's tell him the Emperor's lost
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you.
Okay.
Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
The Amulet of Kings. Okay, let's start on the second one here. Close the jaws.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion.
Oh.
But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Magical barriers? Well, how can that be?
Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation.
Coronation.
The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket.
Alliteration.
Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Oh, I hope he does. Where can I find Uriel's son?
His name is Martin.
Martin.
He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger.
Terrible danger.
Let me know if there's anything you need.
Yes.
My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
I'm going to take all of it. Haha. All right, so I apparently have a whole bunch of different talking points I can hit him with. We talked about the blades. I guess I can go through this.
Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Oh no. Alright, Mehrunes Dagon.
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jaeger Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
Calamity. Yes, he's in the current calamity. What about Martin?
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in
Kvatch.
He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son.
Oh.
You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Okay. All right, let's see. Let's ask about the Elder Council.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition.
Ancient tradition.
Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Okay. Dragon
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne.
I thought he said manure.
With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Okay, Boris.
One of the youngest Blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard.
Whew.
I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Particularly hard. All right. And assistant.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Excellent. I'm assuming that's that chest right there, because I think everything else is illegal. Oh, he unlocked it for me. Got it. Oh, my dear Lord. Look at all this stuff. Do I need any of that? Iron boots, I need those. Iron greaves, I need those. Potions of healing, yep. I mean, I can sell that. Take that. Scroll of shock, maybe I could learn that. Steel bow, damage 2. Oh, look at that, the steel claymore, that is mine. Oh yeah, baby. And I guess we'll take that steel war axe and a couple of potions while we're at it. I'll take the steel bow as well. And the steel arrows. You know what? I can't help myself. I'm pretty much taking everything. Told you I would. Alright, do I need to talk to you anymore? I do not. Uh-oh. But I'm over encumbered. That sucks. Alright. We need to do a little round and about here. I took the steel bow, so the steel bow's it's lighter, does the same damage, but just trying to get rid of stuff here. Iron war axe, there's no reason to keep that. And there's, wait, hold on. Iron war, and I got 3 of them. Look at that, that's 36 points back right there. Bye-bye. 268, I am under encumbered, but I should clean out house a little bit more. Let's equip that. Short sword, steel war axe. Okay, let's jump over to armor. We need to equip that. I don't have a viable helmet, apparently. And there's some stuff here I can drop. It's worth garbage, so bye-bye. Drop stack. 3. Drop that. Drop Mythical Dawn robes. Bye-bye. Alright, so let's look at this again. Boots, greaves, shield, curios. Do I have greaves? Boop. Put those. Oh, iron greaves or rusty iron greaves. These are more valuable. Let's use those. Let's drop those. And since I have boots, we can get rid of those too. Let's look at that. Down to 224 and still working our way through this. Again, just trying to make some room. So, for example, the ales, that's 1 pound per. And you can only drink 4 at a time. Bye-bye. I'm going to eat a couple apples. How the heck of it? Let's just eat all of the food. These things are super expensive. I mean, super weighty. So each one of those is 3, and I have 5 of them to start. So that's 15 Pounds? I guess pounds. We just got back. Crab meat, I think we can use some of these for crafting. How does this go? Combine ingredients with similar effects to create potions and poisons. Your alchemy skill will make your creations more powerful. The more potions you create, the higher your alchemy skill will increase. Use additional apparatuses or apparati to improve the strength of the potion you create. Okay. So, alright, so it looks like you can go through the different slots here. There's 4 of them. Alright. And I don't actually know how to do this, so... Or I don't remember how to do this, so let's check it out. Okay, so clearly we can put something in there. How about this? We know where to... see if we can't find some that have similar... At least, you see how in Skyrim it seems to be the same thing here in the bottom left. It looks like each thing that you can make a potion with has 4 different effects. And to find that out, you kind of have to be like, well, okay, and put stuff in and just try it. Let's see what works. So crab meat is restore endurance. Let's see if anything else restores endurance. Nope. All right, so we're kind of flying wild here. So let's put that in there. Okay. And add to potion. I got that. How do I make the potion? R3. Use mortar and pestle. Use the mortar and pestle to combine 2 or more ingredients to create a potion. Yeah. So those apparently are the extra things. A calcinator, an alembic, and just novice retort. Okay. How do I actually make it to potion? Did I make the potion? I don't think so. Let's try that again. We're going to put that in there, and we're going to put something we have a lot of that in there. All right, so I can go back, I can add to potion, and I can clear filters. What else can I do? I think I have to name the potion. Is that how I do it? We're going to call this Grog. No, it is not clearly Grog, but I'm just kind of making that up. All right. How do I make it go? What else can I do here? I can add to potion. All right. You know, I'm going to probably have to actually figure this one out. And I don't have it. I don't know. How do I make a potion? All right. Well, we're going to do a little research. Oh, look at that. It worked. I did it. So apparently it had me just go ahead and do that like right away. So, all right. I got all the stuff I need. Let's just take off. Destruction magic has spells that weaken your enemy's resistance due to disease and quick changing menus. Fly Amanita. Okay. I have all kinds of space. They use like their Latin names. That's wicked cool. Alrighty, I'm just gonna take a quick look at the map. Where am I supposed to go? Aha! Here we go. Kvatch. Alright, so you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I only have a little bit of time tonight. I do not have an endless amount of time. But what I am going to do, my friends, is because I love this game, I'm going to leave it right here and pick it up live the next time I play. And I'm going to try to do a couple hours over the course of a week, a few hours of just banging this out. Just to really show you all to help you see the game and to just, enjoy playing it and bring that to you because, again, Skyrim, one of my favorite games ever. I think maybe my favorite game ever. And maybe many of you who like RPGs would agree. And so to have Oblivion, which I did not complete, come back from, lifted out of the closet of time from the storage hamper from, back in 2006, it is here now again. And it's been beautified to excessive amounts. It's just fantastically pretty. And this is the Unreal 5 engine that it is. Somehow, magically, they're using some magic code or spaghetti code or whatever. So I don't believe it's like a kernel. It's not like it's a game within a shell, but more like 2 engines that are somehow connected, hot-wired together and making this thing work. So I guess mods are going to be a little more difficult to figure out, but that's for another time. But nonetheless, I can't begin to tell you how excited I am that we get to play another Bethesda game, and specifically in the Dungeons and Dragons universe is just fantastic. So again, if any of you are out there and you're like, oh, maybe I'll buy that game and check it out, you should. Or maybe I'll download it on Game Pass and play it. You should. It is a fantastic game, and I can't wait to dive in and see how many hours I end up on this one. I know with Skyrim, I had easily 4,000 hours put between the various different builds that I had tried. And I'm hoping that this game will hold true and have that diversity of character development and advancement, which keeps the game fun. And that's really the big thing. So, all right, let's pull on out of here. Just give me half a second. All right, my friends. So I do want to thank you all for watching. And again, get out there and check this game out. If you like RPGs, this is a winner. This is an absolute fantastic game. Resurrected from history. Come back at us with a whole new faceplate, good mechanics, a lot of fun to play. So again, thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope that you have a fantastic evening. Don't forget to get Oblivion and check it out. Keep your eyes out for the notification when I go live next, because I'm happy to play the game and I want to talk to you guys. Anybody wants to hit me up in the comments, let me know your thoughts on the game. I would totally love that. So again, I hope everybody has a fantastic day, evening, hump day. You've made it to halfway through the week. You only have a couple more days to go and the weekend is here. So again, my friends, I hope you're all doing well. Have a good night. Fly safe.